Hey guys, Joe DeSalvo, the voice of the CFF site, back again for another year. 2018 is here. We've been saying on the site that we were going to put up some YouTube shows leading up to the season. We wanted to wait till the heart of draft season started, and that's where we're at. We're at the end of July, going into the first week of August. College fantasy football drafts will be heating up, hot and heavy now. So we thought that this was really a good time to just sort of roll out the first show, roll out the first video, a state of the union, if you will, for the CFF site. What we're doing, where we're going, what we have to offer, and what's new this year. Just take a few minutes of your time, but stay on because at the end, we do have a special offer, especially for you guys looking to get into college football DFS again. We've got a big announcement for you guys. If you haven't seen it, hinted up all over our site, but we're going to get into that and we're going to jump right into it. As always, a staple in the college fantasy football community, the CFF site. Preseason fantasy guide once again is up on the site with everything else that we have to offer. We've got player rankings, we've got some profiles in there, we've got sleepers, busts, we've got mock drafts, we've got recruiting information in there. Everything that you may need to get started with your college fantasy football draft or enhance your draft experience is in that preseason fantasy guide. In addition to that, a number of you now have gone on and gotten the projection tool that we have. It's Excel based for a second year in a row. We've got over 1,400 player projections up for every FBS team. We've got it broken down by FBS. We've got Power 5 only. We've got it broken down by position. You can actually decipher the information and break it down even further. You can go by class. You can go by positions. You can go by schools, and you can go by individual conferences. Everything that you need as far as 2018 season projections, guys, is in that tool. Again, the exclusive email. That exclusive email is to communicate with me throughout the season. A very useful tool for a number of you. One that I think is my favorite that we offer part of the site. I tell you, week to week, I probably answer and interact with over 100 emails every week. It's my favorite thing to do, whether it be lineup advice, player comparisons, looking down the future, keeper questions, whatever it is, guys, shoot away. And where that exclusive email really comes in handy is in the preseason, when we get little tidbits of information from fall camps that come out and trickle into the site. I may go ahead and shoot out an email, maybe once every couple of days, maybe it's once a week, and we'll give you some breaking news that we find that we don't necessarily put up on the site. Remember, with the preseason guide and projection tool, we update it all preseason long up till about 7 to 10 days before the season starts. So it doesn't matter if you bought it in May or if you bought it in June, you can get the same updates in August that everyone else is getting when they first purchase it. It's the greatest thing about those tools is that we update them all season, all summer long, and you can get information in June, new rankings in July, and then new rankings at the beginning of August as well, guys. And those are two key elements that two key tools that you need to go ahead and get started in your college fantasy football season. I mentioned the exclusive email. Also, with that exclusive email, I send out my personal extended rankings that don't make it onto the site. We only rank so many guys out at positions, at each particular position on the website. In that exclusive email, I send my extended rankings, my personal extended rankings to you via email. What else is new this year? There was a lot of ask for weekly projections. So what we did is we teamed up with a group of guys, and I'm telling you, their work is stellar. You ought to see it. Algorithms beyond belief, guys. I'm telling you, the weekly projections is going to be worth the investment this year. And I'll tell you where it's going to be really worthwhile is that now you're going to have two sets of rankings to put your eyes to. My personal rankings, and then also the rankings of the college fantasy football site weekly projections. You'll get my rankings and the site's numbers and be able to marry those two. Should give you everything that you need to make the lineup predictions that you need for the upcoming weeks. That's where you have it. It is really across the board, and that's what we're offering this year. Not much different than last year, but we've added some things on. I think you guys are really going to like it, and I think the biggest announcement that we have this year is that not only last year we kind of promoted DFS in college football. There was a site out there that was actually promoting it. Well, this year we went ahead and jumped right on in, guys. We think that there's no better way to get people to play college football DFS than through our site. Hence the CFF site, DFS.com. That's right, guys. We're back in DFS. Now, what does that mean? That means things such as my extended rankings, things such as the weekly projections now come in handy for any of you guys looking to go into doing and jumping into the DFS college football game, right? So if you want to get into that, what I'll do is I'll say this. We never really adjusted anything based on doing that. Everything that we do is planned out at the end of the previous season. This was something that just happened. It was something that was proposed to us, and we jumped on it. So you know what, guys? You'll see the advertisement all over the site, the CFF site, DFS.com. It's another website. It's a DFS website. And you know what? For the first 25 people that go on there, we want to get people to play right now. We've got a special promo code. And that promo code, if you go through the CFF site, is CFF 10-10-2. And I'll tell you what CFF 10-10-2 means. What it means is you're getting an extra 10% deposit bonus. You're getting 10% in voucher funds, good for any of the $2 voucher fund games that are live on the site. And a free $2 ticket. It's good for any of the $2 contests that are live on the site. So there you have it, guys. That's the lay of the land. That's available for the first 25 people that go over and use that promo code at the CFF site, DFS.com. It's a layout of everything that we have to offer for 2018. And coming in the next few days, we're going to get into some draft material, player outlooks. Be expecting those on the site in the days to come. We'll talk soon.